Real-life, in-person events are just about back, and our managing editor Matt Hansen found himself this week at WWDC 2022 and was lucky enough to get his hands on that brand new MacBook Air with the M2 chip. Here's what he thought of it. The 2020 edition of the MacBook Air with the M1 chip is our current pick for the best laptop that you can buy right now. And from our brief hands-on time with the 2022 edition, we reckon there's a good chance that Apple has outdone itself. The new model might be one of the most radical design overhauls that we've seen Apple make to an iconic product. The new MacBook Air looks far more modern and elegant than its predecessor. As the name suggests, the MacBook Air is the thinnest and lightest MacBook that Apple produces. And with the new MacBook Air 2022 model, Apple has made further improvements, shrinking the overall size and weight of the laptop, while actually managing to increase the screen size. The company's engineers have managed to do that in part by slimming down the bezels that surround the screen. The chunky borders of the previous MacBook Air screens were beginning to look rather outdated, especially when compared to high-end Windows rivals like the Dell XPS 13. So the thin bezels in the new model make this MacBook Air look much more modern. The Air's webcam has been up to 1080p to match those found in the MacBook Pros, a boost that will be appreciated by anybody who's adopting the new age of hybrid working. Less welcome will be the news that the combination of the bigger webcam and thinner bezels mean that there's now a visible notch that surrounds the webcam and drops down into the menu bar. This is the same notch that's found on the 2021 editions of the MacBook Pro 14 and 16-inch models. When it debuted on those MacBooks, it proved divisive, to say the least. Let me know down in the comments below if this notch is a deal breaker for you. Really, we don't mind the notch all that much. Remember, Apple expanded the screen size upwards, so you're actually getting more screen real estate, and for us, that makes the trade-off worth it. The new MacBook Air boasts a 13.6-inch screen, an upgrade when compared to the 13.3-inch screen of the previous model. The resolution has also been upped. It means that you're getting a larger screen, but you're not losing any of that all-important sharpness. The new Liquid Retina display is also brighter by 100 nits, and also now supports 1 billion colors. From our time with the M2-powered MacBook Air, we can see an immediate improvement in the vibrancy of the screen. However, it's worth noting there is no ProMotion support. Another big design change is that the new MacBook Air is no longer that wedge shape, thinner at the front, larger at the back. It's now all uniform. You're also getting new color options, although people hoping for a vibrant pastel-like color like the recent iMacs will be disappointed by the relatively low-key space gray, silver, starlight, and midnight blue colors. But we can vouch for them, they look pretty good in person. Our favorite was by far the midnight blue. And an extra nice touch is that each color comes with a matching power cable. Nice job, Apple. Outside of the different shades available, the laptop also features MagSafe charging, as well as 2 Thunderbolt ports and a headphone jack. It's also just as slim and lightweight as we'd hoped for, at just 11mm thick and weighing in at just 2.7 pounds. The standard base model of the MacBook Air will ship with a 30-watt charger, but you can opt to upgrade this to a 67-watt charger for $60. And that charger can get you 80% battery in just 20 minutes. Well, according to Apple. In our brief hands-on time, we didn't get to fully test out the performance of the new MacBook Air, but we liked what we saw. The new M2 chip powering it is a second-generation 5nm chip that Apple claims will offer 18% faster CPU, 35% faster GPU, and 40% faster neural engine than its predecessor. In our brief hands-on time with the MacBook Air, it was running macOS Monterey, since the new macOS Ventura won't launch until later this year. We found it to be fast and responsive, even with multiple apps open at once. We had a quick play around in Final Cut Pro, editing a movie with multiple 4K sources, and it performed brilliantly. And of course it was completely silent due to its lack of fans. We'll give the new MacBook Air and the M2 chip a more thorough review soon, but our early hands-on time with it shows that Apple could well have another hit on its hands. Apple has yet to announce a ship date for the new laptop, but pre-orders are live right now. The new MacBook Air will be available in July, starting at $1,199. The M1-based MacBook Air will continue to be available for $999, though educational users can grab one for a little under $900. This leap in price is understandable, but it does feel like a poorer value proposition than the older MacBook Air, which is a shame, but we'll hold off on a more definitive verdict until we've had more time with the device. For now, let me know down in the comments below what you thought of WWDC 2022 and, more importantly, that brand new MacBook Air. While you're down there, leave the video a like, subscribe to TechRadar here on YouTube, and head over to techradar.com for all the latest tech news and reviews.